Alrighty, this is a little video we're going to do for you on this Japanese supermarket that we've come to know and love. It is weird in a number of ways, but possibly the least weird supermarket we could find, so this is the one we choose now. And the prices are pretty normal, so yeah. What you're looking at is like the entire veggie range. It stops there and it goes around a couple of small tiny aisles. Of course, I wasn't kidding about the price of apples. They're up there, $4.98, $7.50 a bag of 2 apples. And carrots equally the same. They come in bags. They're over there. Oh, I wasn't lying about the mushrooms either. Some regular mushrooms you can buy here. Anyway, this is their sort of cooking sauce thing, which is huge. Mostly just soy-based products, which aren't really the soy that we kind of like. A few budget types of cooking oil and fish oil and oyster sauce and all that other stuff seems to be the most prevalent thing around here. Kylie's just hiding away at the moment. I'll go catch up. You got the trolley? Let's move along. Pancakes, eh? Everything here's in a packet. Different types of noodles, samosas. Sort of brings us over to the fish section, which is huge. Actually, it's one of the smallest fish sections for the Japanese supermarkets that we've been to, but it's still massive. This is where we get our Western style sauces. Still got a couple of brands that you might not recognise from home. Taco shells, we haven't done them here yet, but we will. Tabasco sauce, and then a lot of the other Japanese weird stuff that comes with that. Oh, the spice selection which we found. This is one of the reasons this is the best supermarket in our opinion. The spice rack with different, regular flavours that you'd want to find at home. There's paprika and basil, thyme, cayenne pepper, paprika. Did I say paprika? We found some multicoloured peppers in a grinder, which we were lucky to find. And other sort of stuff that we would usually use, there's cumin and stuff here. Yeah. It's not uncommon to find Pikachu on the front of packets of things, especially if they're not for children. There's no rules on that here. This is the seaweed part, just in case you want some seaweed. Japanese ingredients by the looks of things. You can get cans of cherries here, which you can't get at home though. Just full on cans of cherries. They actually look quite nice. I don't know what exactly you put them in, but yeah. There's a few limited cans of fruit, but they're all really, really expensive. It's $5 a can for these regular sized ones, and this is a bit cheaper, but it's just pineapple. We've been living off a bit of pineapple. Dried mushrooms. More seaweed, heaps more seaweed. Oh, this is some of my favourite Japanese stuff too. There's all these different types of fish in a can, and what's even better is the so your regular spam and that, but you've got sausages in a bag, sausages in a can, corned beef in a bag. Yum. Whatever that is. Oh my goodness. Looks like a brand that does tyres. Yeah. Don't think we'll be buying any of this anytime soon. More fish. This is the pasta section, which takes up a lot of room, but basically there's a whole lot of selections of the different types of spaghetti that you can get. Spaghetti, 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 more spaghetti, more spaghetti down here, more spaghetti all the way over there. And it's as expensive as fettuccine, which we found, which is why we like this supermarket again. And a little bit of penne, again, really, really expensive for what you're getting. Tiny packet, and it's $4.50. It's over $6. Macaroni's cheap, but ooh, and yeah, little random spiral macaroni. Well, they say macaroni on the front, but that's a lie, isn't it? Anyway, what's supposed to say? Weird stuff. More common is Hello Kitty pasta. Hello Kitty everything around here as well. It's actually in shape of Hello Kitty. It's concerning. The Japanese have a lot of pre-packaged like little pastas that you can put together, like mix up like you would a box of noodles at home, I guess. It's one of their weird things. This is their curries as well. They have these little ready-made curry things, and of course they're all the same flavour. It's just Japanese curry flavour, which is more like gravy. That's exactly what it looks like. It's just gravy. In fact, there's a gravy bowl. There's no jokes about that. So yeah, it's the same flavour, and they love it. And it's got its charm, but it's not curry, that's for sure. Lucky to have a few soups here. They're all really expensive as well. Try and speed through some more interesting stuff now. There's a tofu, ooh, not interested in that. Some pickles, no jalapenos, much to our dismay. That looks like Marmite, but it's not. It's something else. Marmite and Vegemite sitting next to each other in a dream world, eh? There's tea, and there's tea that they've imported, but none of it's green tea. And the green tea that they have here is kind of like, tastes like you're actually eating the leaves off a tree rather than drinking tea. That makes sense. It's quite crazy. Yeah, there's Milo. Yeah, I showed that before. Yeah, these are the sort of ramen-y things they do in these packets. But yeah, they have a big selection of noodle and pasta type ones for some reason. Here's an example of the pasta one. Always have to have like a little Italian flag on there, despite the fact that it desecrates the name of Italy. Oh, and this is one of the other reasons we like this place so much, is because it's got coffee, not because we can buy it and use anything with the beans, but just because of the smell. You just sort of stand here for a few minutes and pretend you're at home for a minute. Sort of sushis and bentos and things, little sort of like pre-packaged lunches that you can take away. This is often what they serve at the school. This one? Sort of quick zoom down. Yeah, juices, more Japanese ingredients, mostly including seaweed. Bottled water, which we're lucky to have. Jam, which we were happy to find, but it's not quite the same as at home. Yeah, for some reason there must be this little market for crazy cake design, because there's a lot of little tools here that you wouldn't usually expect to find at a supermarket making cakes. I don't even know exactly what they're cooking them in, because this sort of stuff isn't fitting in anyone's oven. Obviously the richer people here have homes and maybe even ovens. We've seen dishwashing cubes as well, which can only mean that someone in Japan has a dishwasher. We don't know who they are. Where's the other sweets are? The next one, It's an interesting way of selling stuff. Oh, it must be back there. The one with the cereal in it? Was it the one we just came from? It's easy to miss the cereal. It's only a tiny selection. It is this one, isn't it? Right, there we go. So we've got chocolates and sweets, and sitting right next to it is the thin choice of cereal, which just goes up and down like that. One thing that's cool is you can find Kellogg's, but it's a little bit different, and it's all really expensive too. It's $4.25 is $7 or so for a little box of cereal, and these other bags and stuff are quite small and quite expensive. Obviously, we bought this muesli just now because it's sort of the biggest bag of muesli that you can find, but again, it's probably still quite sweet. They always, I mean, that's probably why they place it right between chocolate and more chocolate. There's a tiny little bread selection over here, which I'll show you. We're lucky we can get some bread with rolls and bags. So they don't like the crust here. They always sell the breads in smaller packs without crust. It's only 6 slices in a bag or something. And yep, supermarket sells straight liquor. Not weird at all. Very cheap. It's more expensive here than it was at the other shop. I'll show you one last interesting thing, which is the milk. Oh, you can get frozen wedges, just tiny packs of it. This is sort of selection of other packeted meats and things which we sometimes get. You can get ham, which is lucky. Right, so milk. Here are the choices, all in cartons. It doesn't make any sense in terms of the system we have at home, but they know what this is all about, and we were advised by a previous student to buy this milk only, simply because it actually tastes like milk, and the Japanese are notorious for making milk taste terrible. So yeah, we haven't attempted to try too many others, just a couple that were at the dairy and things, and yeah, they were pretty weird. So alright, I think that's going to conclude this tour because we've gone on long enough. Yeah, it's the Japanese supermarket. It's Kylie. It's me.